Hello and welcome to a little 10-minute session that is going to help you to open up through your chest and your neck to help to improve any of that rounding position that we all tend to get in, whether we're leaning over computers or desks or whatever it is, and to help to energize your body and your brain. So first of all, grab your Swiss ball, and sitting on your ball, we're going to start with the neck first. Oh, excuse me, that wasn't me, that was my ball, I promise. All right, so sitting up nice and tall, and we're going to start with a three-way neck stretch. So this is going to work in through sort of the back and the side of the neck. So if you have a tight side, I want you to do that side first. So reaching down and grabbing the ball with the arm of that tight side, whichever side that is. So sitting up nice and tall, fingertips are on the ball. Then we're going to bend the ear over to the opposite shoulder, away from the fingers touching the ball. And then chin tuck, looking down to the floor. And then turning your head to look towards the opposite hip. Stay there and hold. Breathe. Thinking about releasing and letting go. Taking those nice deep breaths, breathing into the neck. And then slowly bringing that head back up to the center. So you'll do about 3 or 4 breaths there. And then we're going to do that to the other side. So sitting up, reaching the fingertips down to touch the ball, and then ear goes away from the side being stretched. And then chin tuck down and look down towards your opposite hip. Close the eyes and breathe. And just feel into your neck. And try not to think, oh shit, that's tight. Try to think, release and let go. Remember, our body's always listening and responding to what we're saying. I am light, I am free. Take another nice deep breath there. And then slowly bringing your head back up to the center. Now, if you did have one side that is tighter than the other, pause the video right now. Do the tight side again one more time for 3 or 4 breaths. Then restart the video. Now we're going to come into the front side of the neck. This is the SCM. This guy tends to get tight and starts to pull the head forward. So what we're going to do is, if you're doing your, let's start with the left side, say, I'm going to put the right hand on the left shoulder. So it's going to sit on that shoulder. Then I'm going to bring the left hand and grab onto my forearm. And this is kind of going to just anchor that shoulder down. Sitting up nice and tall. Then my ear goes over to the right shoulder. And then I lift the chin. I look up to the ceiling. Breathe. So if this is tight for you, you'll feel it in the front side of the neck. And sometimes just turn your head around to see if you can feel it in the right position. Taking those nice deep breaths and allowing the muscle to release and let go. And then slowly bringing your head back into the center and change onto the other side. So left hand on right shoulder. Right hand on the forearm of the left, and then ear over to the left shoulder, and then chin lift. Looking up to the ceiling. So that hand is anchoring the shoulder down. My ear is over to the shoulder, and then I've got that chin lift. Just move around until you can feel that stretch. Breathe. Allowing those muscles to release. And then slowly bringing the head back into the center again. And again, if you felt one side was tighter than the other, pause the video, because we always want to create that symmetry and alignment in the body. So pause the video, do the tight side, come back and start again. The next one we're going to do is ab or thoracic. So this one is really good if you spend a lot of time sitting and leaning over a desk, or you get in that meh, in that sort of position. or anyone that's got that rounding upper back. And it also actually switches us back into the parasympathetic nervous system because it takes a lot of pressure off the vagus nerve. So sitting on your ball, and then we're going to walk down. So walking down until your bum is in contact with the ball, and then extending back, hands in prayer position, and then extending your head back. Just reach around behind your neck and make sure you haven't got any crinkles in through the neck, right? So we want to make sure there's no pinching in through the neck. If there is, lay down on the floor for this one instead. You don't want to have any crinkles there, or if your ball is a little bit too small. Hands in prayer position. Keep the bra strap, like the bra at the top of the ball, because we're working on thoracic here. And then just allowing those arms to extend overhead. Keep the elbows shoulder width apart. Breathe. It always feels so good to come into a back bend. Like I said, it just switches you into that parasympathetic nervous system, that rest and chill the fuck out system. So when you breathe, think about breathing into that upper back. Elbows stay shoulder width apart, so don't let them open out. So good. From here, if you don't have any shoulder or neck issues, you can also open your arms out. So you can open those arms out and they'll just extend out over the body. Then if you like, you can also just straighten your legs out a little bit, and you just feel it's going to move that stretch down into your abs a little bit more. So if you get into that forward position all day, it just gets really tight through the abdominals. If you have got shoulder or neck issues, you can do the same thing, just keeping the hands in prayer position, okay? Breathing again into the front of the body. So we're breathing into the belly now, the chest. Taking a nice deep breath. One more breath. Bring the hands back into prayer position, down into the chest. On the exhale, tongue on the roof of the mouth, chin tuck, and then walk your legs back in until you come all the way up to sitting. Now one more, we're going to stretch the waist, side of the waist. So if you have one side that is tight, then do that side first. So if you know that you've got a hip hike or you hold children on one side, do that side first. So you're going to pop the side of the hip on the ball, right? My pelvis is on an angle, it's not straight across. Side of the hip on the ball, lay down, and this time I'm getting that side bend over the ball. Top leg is straight, bottom leg is bent, holding onto the ball with the lower arm. And then the upper arm and the head is going to rest and dangle over the top. So let your arm go floppy, let your head go floppy. If you want to, you can have your foot up against a wall or a couch for this one as well. And then here, I want you to breathe laterally. So take a nice deep breath and breathe. The waist pushes into the ball and the upper waist pushes away from the ball. So you're getting that lateral breath. Expansion. Make sure your head stays relaxed. On the next inhale, you're going to turn the head and armpit towards the ceiling. So getting a little mobility. Inhale, looking towards the ceiling. And then exhale, rolling the shoulder and the head forward. So this is just moving the stretch from the front side of the waist into the back side of the waist. And I'll get you just to feel into which part feels a little bit more restricted for you, or it needs a little bit more love. And then I want you to go there and stay there. So if that was forward, I want you to stay forward. If that was rolling back, I want you to stay back. So it's all about tuning into your body and seeing what you need. Breathe. Roll back into the center, place both hands on the ball, and then press yourself up. Over onto the other side. So side of the hip on the ball, top leg out straight. Lay down. Hold on to the ball with that lower arm. Let your head dangle, let your arm dangle over the top. Take a breath into the waist. Expanding laterally. Expanding that waist up to the ceiling. Letting it go. Keep your feet firmly planted on the floor. Heels on the floor. And then inhale, we're going to move, turn your head and your armpit towards the ceiling. And then exhale, turning the head and armpit towards the floor. And then inhale, open. And then exhale, forward. Now I want you to go wherever felt a little bit tight for you. If it was forward, I want you to stay there. Or if it was back, I want you to stay there and breathe. Breathe into those bits that need a little bit more attention. Allowing them to relax and let go. Just always giving our body what it needs. Rolling back into the center, both hands on the ball. Press yourself up to sitting, all the way up. And then we'll just do one more, which is just a nice one to finish off. That's what I call a working in movement, so it brings a little bit of energy into the body. So we're going to sit on the ball. You can either have your hands down by your sides or on your hips, sitting up tall. And then inhale, you're going to tilt the pelvis, stick your bum out. And then exhale, tuck. Close your eyes, inhale. And exhale. Thinking about a beautiful ball of orange light below your belly button, breathing in. And just turning that into a circle now. As you inhale, circle goes to the back, and then exhale, circle tucks, or your bum tucks, comes to the front. I'm not going to do that because it's too noisy, but you keep going. Inhale, bum goes back in that circle. Exhale, butt tucks around to the front. Moving with your breath. And then just changing direction now. Circle goes in the opposite direction. Inhale as you go back. Exhale as you come forward. Beautiful. Lovely. One more. Beautiful. Open up your eyes and then just check in with your body and notice how you feel after spending just that little bit of time of energy investment, opening up through your chest, opening up through your shoulder, and just bringing a bit of energy into the body. Notice how you feel today, how you feel tomorrow, maybe how you do your training sessions if you're going off to do your training. Have a wonderful day.